Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another animation reaction video. I'm going to be hopefully posting every day for the next about week or so. That's not for my montages. I posted one yesterday. Go check it out. I'll leave the link in the chat of the video. I will also be leaving the link to this video in the description. The description is what I was meaning to say, not chat, but in the description of this video. Anyways, I'm reacting to My Story Animated's second newest video, The Older I Become, The Younger I Look, My Mind-Blowing Life. I hope you enjoy. Please smash the like button, and I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, so please help me out and subscribe. This was going to be filmed with my friend Go Rogue, but he couldn't today, so doing it alone. I'm sad. Not really, but anyways, hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Petra from Serbia, and I have an extremely rare condition where my aging process is much slower than that of regular people. Like, when I was 6 years old, I looked like a dumb 2-year-old toddler, which made people treat me like one. And things got even worse as a teenager. But before I continue, click like and subscribe. Because of my condition, my parents decided to homeschool me till I was a bit older. I only got to hang out with other kids at the playground, and I'd get picked on all the time because I looked so much smaller than everybody. Once, when I was about 8 years old, I was playing on the slides in the park when a worried-looking woman came running to me.
Sweetie, are you lost?
No.
Oh, poor baby. Probably can't understand a thing. You must be so scared.
Do I look scared? And I'm not a baby. But she wasn't even listening to me. And before I knew it, she was calling over a policeman from the street.
We have a missing child here, officer. Please, help her find her mommy and daddy.
Despite my protests, the policeman whisked me off to the station and started taking pictures of me for missing child posters. Oh my God, I know my parents' number and address. I live right across the street from the playground, and you guys kidnapped me. This was the beginning of many, many times my parents had to come get me from the police station. I finally joined school in the 7th grade.
Not making fun of her or anything, but like, I think personally, my life would absolutely suck because I'd have to keep on getting embarrassed. I guess that's the correct word, embarrassed by my parents. Like I'd accidentally embarrass them, and they don't really like to be embarrassed, so I'd feel so bad. But I mean, like, it's also cool to be different, you know, like, to be different than everyone else. Everyone is different in some way, shape, or form.
The minute I walked into the classroom, a girl elbowed me roughly and said, "I think you've lost your way, kid." Oh, if only I had $1 for every time I heard that. I would be a millionaire by now, and I wouldn't need to be in this school with dumb people like you. And with that, I pushed her aside and took my seat. When I did all the math problems correctly in the first lesson, the teacher called me over.
I haven't seen this. I haven't reacted to one of the videos in quite a while. By the way, congrats on 6 million subs. Last time I saw you had like, last time I saw one of your videos, you had like 3 million subs. But the animation changed a lot. It looks more hand-drawn now, so.
Looking all starstruck.
Wow, Petra, you're a genius.
Thanks. Why?
Because you solved these algebra problems meant for 12-year-olds.
But I am 12 years old. The teacher just giggled and then did something I hated. She pulled my cheek.
Oh, aren't you a little cutie pie? Yes, you definitely have the mind of a 12-year-old.
No matter how many times I said it, no one believed that I was actually 12. They all thought I was some kind of baby genius who'd been bumped up a few grades. Eventually, I gave up and let everyone believe I was super smart. This didn't really help me become popular or make friends, though. Jessica, the meanest girl in class, wasn't too happy because everyone thought I was the smartest, and she made sure everyone constantly made fun of me.
Does your butt look big 'cause you're wearing a diaper? What kind of language is that book in? Goo goo gaga?
Another time, I was eating lunch by myself when Jessica suddenly stopped by my table.
Aw, how is the baby gonna eat all that with her little baby teeth?
Why are you this way, Jessica?
What do you mean?
I mean, why are you so awful to me? You're the most popular girl in class. Yeah, I know. But before you showed up out of nowhere, I was the smartest too. Fine, you're the prettiest and the smartest girl in the world. Can you leave me alone now, please?
Sure.
But let me mash everything for the little baby to eat first. And with that, she started pounding my food with her fist. OMG, you are such a psycho. And with that, I picked up the smushed piece of cake and flung it at her face. She picked up my glass of juice and dunked it on my head. And before we knew it, everybody joined in for fun and a full-scale food fight had broken out. We both got detention. And after that day, I found a corner in the little playpen for the kindergarten kids and basically had lunch there by myself the next 3 years. Until one day, Josh came and sat next to me. Josh had just joined our class a few weeks ago, and he was a total babe. With all the
He's an anime star. That's what he is. He was a total what, babe? What? Everyone likes him by the looks of it. But he was. Hold on, let me rewind real quick to
playpen for the kindergarten kids and basically had lunch there by myself the next 3 years. Until one day, Josh came and sat next to me.
He's anime. He actually looks like he kind of reminds me of from Attack on Titan, Commander Erwin a little bit. Do you guys know Attack on Titan? He kind of reminds me of him a little bit. He's giving me that kind of like when he was younger vibes, you know.
Josh had just joined our class a few weeks ago, and he was a total babe. With all the popular girls drooling all over him, I was sure he wouldn't notice someone like me, which is why I was pretty shocked to find him here.
Why do you always have lunch alone?
Is this your first time in high school? Of course, I don't expect someone like you to get it. He took my hand and looked deep into my eyes.
I don't understand why someone as adorable as you is here either.
I was so annoyed at how fast that made my heart beat. After that, Josh and I became really good friends. He'd always invite me to watch his football games and started coming over to my place for study dates. Since he'd joined so late, he needed to do a lot of catching up, and I was more than happy to help. I hated to admit it. I just had the biggest crush on him. The annual spring dance was around the corner.
I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, he comes up to walk to you. This is like the intro to every romance movie. Guy that's new comes up to girl that looks younger, and they start dating. That's like the intro to every romance movie. Pretty much.
And it was
and then there's always a dance. Yeah, this is literally like a This is literally a 11 minutes 29 second shorts movie about two high schoolers that fall in love. And it has dance in it, like every romance movie. Or like some kind of huge
talk about at school. All the girls were yapping non-stop about their dresses and who they'd be going with. Of course, I was hoping Josh would ask me out, but when he didn't, I decided I didn't need to wait around like a sappy Disney princess. I'd ask him out myself. I bought tickets for the opening show of the new Avengers movie. Just as we were about to enter the theater, one of the cinema staff stopped me.
Hey, little girl. You can't go in. That's a PG-13 movie.
I'm almost 16. Here, look at my ID.
We see fake IDs all the time, kid. Sorry, but I can't let you go.
And with that, he pushed me out of line and refused to listen to me anymore.
That's another thing that I would totally hate. Like, you're at a certain age, like, for example,
all right,
you're like
3, 2, 1,
like
action.
18 and you're about to watch a really super inappropriate movie, and then oh, by the way, I really want to watch Loki, but you're 18 and like all of a sudden you really like want to watch this adult movie, but you have this condition where you look a lot younger.
We did the all-new Hyundai Tucson.
The security guard or something comes up and like stops you because you're like,
I can't believe this.
Because you look a lot younger. That would suck.
Go? I mean, what's the point of wasting both the tickets? We'll still have dinner together, okay?
And just like that, he turned and went inside. I was furious. I couldn't even go anywhere because he'd driven me here. When he finally came out after 3 hours, he was practically jumping with excitement.
OMG, that was epic. Iron Man snapped his fingers and died, but he saved the world.
He'd not only watched the movie without me, he'd ruined it for me completely. I thought maybe the rest of the evening would go a little better, but boy was I wrong. At the end of the meal, when the waitress brought us our fortune cookies, I looked over excitedly at Josh to open his and read the little note inside.
Will you be my date for the spring dance, Josh?
He looked up at me in complete shock.
Petra, I don't know how to say this, but, no. How could you even think that? You're more like a little sister to me. I've already asked Jessica out. Man, you've really made things...
Oh, the plot twist. This is like in every romance movie. The guy that ends up like the girl that's the main girl like asks the guy out. The guy says no. Then ends up the girl the guy is going to the dance with rejects him, and then Jessica is like, oh, I meant I forgot her name already, ends up being being really heartbroken, but being the last person to be able to go with him, and he finally gives in. I literally bet $10 right now to every one of you subscribers that'd be like
snap my fingers right now and make
$500.
you disappear.
That
And
happens.
with that, I ran out of there and took the bus home. Nobody was more grateful than me when stupid high school ended and I was off to college. It wasn't too far from my town, so my parents could visit me often or come bail me out every time an officer thought I was an underage driver. Gosh, this is the 3rd time this month. Why are you police officers so dumb? Can't you see I have a real license?
She doesn't mean that, officer. Come on, sweetie, let's go.
My parents always had my back, but no one understood how frustrating it was for me to be treated like a kid all the time. Until I met Andrew. In my 2nd year at university, I took up a job as a professor's assistant for one of the courses. I knew the other students made fun of me behind my back, but one day they went really overboard. The professor was unwell and I was taking the class in his place. As soon as I turned my back to the board, I got hit by a dozen paper balls. I turned around to see everyone snickering. I'm your teacher. Didn't your parents teach you any respect?
You're not our teacher. You can't even reach the top of the board without standing on a stool. Go back to school, loser.
You can't behave this way with me. I want everyone who's responsible to apologize right now.
Or you'll do what? Go crying to your mommy?
I'll fail you in every single assignment. You do remember I grade them, right?
Oh no, I'm scared. Miss Petra, will you forgive me if I give you a lollipop?
That's it. Get out.
Happy to. Come on, guys, let's go. We don't need to take orders from some high school smarty pants.
And just like that, the whole class walked out. I tried to keep my cool, but when everyone had left, I burst into angry tears. Just then, I felt a gentle tap on the shoulder, and I looked up to see that it was Andrew, one of the students.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really sorry about the way they treated you. I think you're really smart and beautiful.
We became friends, and soon after, we started dating. He was just the sweetest guy, and even though he looked much older than me, he was never ashamed to hold my hand in public, even if it got us weird looks. A few weeks later, I had an internship interview in another city, and Andrew offered to see me off at the airport. Just as I was leaving, he took my hand.
Good luck, babe. I hope you get it, but I'll really miss you.
And with that, he pulled me in for our first kiss. My head was still spinning with joy when suddenly I saw a few policemen walking towards us.
Sir, please move away from the kid. What's the problem, officer? We've recently had many reports of a gang kidnapping young girls, and you need to come down to the station with us to answer a few questions.
Wait, what? He's not a kidnapper. He's my boyfriend. And I'm 20 years old. The policeman didn't listen to a word we said, and we were taken down to the station. My parents had to come down again with my birth certificate and baby pictures before they finally let us go. It turned out that the people at the airport had been making videos of the whole thing, and it had gone viral on social media, with people saying all sorts of mean things about me and Andrew. And to make things worse, the company I had an interview with wasn't happy that I didn't show up, so I lost the internship too. I was beyond furious now. I took to social media myself and posted a video talking about how I'd always been discriminated against because of the way I looked. The video
Oh my
went
gosh,
viral,
that sucks
and I
so
started
bad.
receiving a lot of sympathy messages and
Wait,
support.
hold on.
The public pressure made the police issue an official because of the way I looked. The video went viral.
15.7 million subscribers? Sheesh. Holy crap. Petra, like, you have a lot of subs, so I don't think you even need that internship job, whatever you were applying for. Holy crap. It went viral too? 7,000 dislikes, 10,000 likes. That's not that good of ratings, but I mean, like, almost 16 mil subs. Everyone watching this right now, sub to me. Get me that high. I want to hit 100 subscribers, then 1,000, then 15.7 million. Probably never gonna happen, but hopefully. This video's kind of getting cringy, so I'm just gonna stop talking.
And I started receiving a lot of sympathy messages and support. The public pressure made the police issue an official apology, and the company even offered me the internship again. But my condition had really sparked an interest in the public, and I was being invited to tons of TV and online interviews. All everyone wanted to know was the secret of my youth. Soon enough, I realized that people envied me. One morning, I picked up the local newspaper from the door and was horrified to see my face splashed across the front page with the headline, "Girl Discovers Secret to Eternal Youth."
Babe, come here and look outside the window.
To my shock, there was a massive crowd of people outside our apartment.
I mean, that's kind of what happens if you don't have a bodyguard, a bunch of gates around your house, and 16 million subscribers. You have a bunch of huge crowds, I can't talk today, crowds of fans waiting at your doorstep asking for your phone number so that they can contact you every day, or asking for an autograph. So that's why Mr. Beast has a bodyguard, FaZe Rug has a bodyguard, all of those famous subscribers have bodyguards, or they just don't give out where they live, so...
building, and the minute they spotted me in the window, they started screaming. "Have you discovered the fountain of youth? Tell us where it is. What do you eat to look so young? I'll pay anything for it."
With your anti-aging formula for youthful skin, we can become millionaires. Come work for our skincare company.
This was complete madness, and I had to put an end to it. I opened the window and everybody became quiet to hear what I had to say. Listen, there is no secret. It's a condition I've always had, and it's not a blessing. I've never had anyone take me seriously my whole life. I spent all of high school being bullied. My message to everyone is that we all need to learn to be happy in our own skins and accept everyone as they are. Thankfully, the message spread far and wide, and people didn't bother me again, but I still became pretty famous and was regularly called for talks on self-acceptance and against bullying. I'm married to Andrew now, and we have 2 young kids, and secretly, I really don't mind at all when someone says I don't look like a mom.
Everyone, go check out that channel, subscribe to them, watch the videos. Thank you so much for letting me react to this video. It was really good, actually, other than the fact that I completely got it all wrong, that she actually found another guy or another boyfriend. But I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. I'm gonna hopefully, like I said, be uploading every single day for the next week. If so, let's try to hit 100 subscribers. I would really like to. I'm doing it before my friend, which I'm crushing him by a long shot, but I would still like to hit 100. He hit 20 subs, so he's gaining a lot recently. But thank you all so much for the support recently, and I hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.